Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare. Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be two things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
You want me to do favors for you. Use my position at the gate to let in the people that you want in, deny who you don't. Am I on the right track?
You're at the station.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she? Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
His right hand. Pick his right hand, you can't go wrong when you pick right.
Ah, I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for.
But
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
It's called being an adult.
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
boy, what a day. Hey Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that two, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore. That Malcolm is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
Yep, I sure did. Kick their ass back to Marvog.
Incredible bravery in the face of a brutal murderer.
Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What kind of gold are we talking about here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take. They are yours, and with many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
Just the gold, thank you.
Oh, yes.
Lil, you came. Welcome to Garby Bunch's Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first guest. I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup, and now I'm selling guardsman tool power-ups. If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals, both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind, as well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a... Back for more?
Maybe one day you can cover for me.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you... Quiet, you.
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43.
Oh, look, another. You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than.
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrarch, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper. You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulphur mine were a complete success. Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last. No matter, we look forward in Petrarch. No sense crying over spilt. Well, there it is.
No, indeed. Why, those pathetic working-class miners, best thing they could do is die anyway. Stop taking all that oxygen.
Oh, my thoughts exactly.
God, barf.
I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Kargan is my chief rival for the hand of... Can't even find decent competition these days. The Marvarg are a loathsome bunch of butchers, killing each other over the tiniest infractions. Bump into someone in the checkout line, trial by combat. Accidentally sneeze on a sacred heirloom, trial by combat. Worst vacation of my life.
I wouldn't take the Marvog lightly if I were you. They are a proud warrior race who defend their honor with their lives. Some people might find that kind of sexy.
Ha! That is nothing compared to a handsome carriage ride around the sulphur depots in the Petrarchian High Court.
That sounds pungent.
Indeed it is. Oh, for goodness sake, let's get on with it, or... Do I really need to announce myself all over again? What the devil does one send it on by for? Who do you think you are, peasant, to hold up the likes of me? I am off to marry, and in doing so create the most powerful union this world has ever known. The sooner you realize your place, the better.
Lordy, lordy, I do apologize for wasting your oh so precious time. I just got so dizzy when you arrived, I almost swooned myself right out of my guard post, I did.
Yes, I have that effect on most. I brought this bottle as a gift for the princess. You know, something to break the ice. But I want you to have it. Something to remember me by.
God, double barf.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you... Is it that you don't have the money, or that... Oh, smart-ass ticket taker! When I'm king, I'll remember this.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard. I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
3 whole carriages of clothes. Who does this prince think he is, Cher?
Don't ask me. I've literally only got this one set of clothes. You'll never see me wearing anything else.
Well, that feels like it's swinging too far in the other direction.
If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The king and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona. The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance to marry rich.
Broke? But I thought Bertrand had all that sulfur money. Exploiting the workers to maximize capital and all that.
You know, there isn't all that much money in sulfur these days. It's all this supply-based economy boom and bust nonsense. That's why I stick to fixing things. You can always count on things to break down and need repair. If you happen to have anything that's broken down and needs a good once-over, just set me. I'm capable of working more magic with these 2 hands than the whole bloody guild of mages, I'll tell you that for free.
You're trying to tell me that you, a single handyman, could do more than the entire Mages Guild?
That's right.
Just you?
Yes.
All by yourself?
That's the ticket.
And I thought my dad was delusional.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Sprankles!
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, Sprank.
Wait.
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Oh, no!
The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
It's not too late for taxidermy. I mean, we got a surprising number of taxidermists in the sprawl.
Oh, how undignified. St. Euphigenia's is the only place for my dear Sprankles.
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Oh, Caladar! What a dump!
What's this then?
That's dust.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
No, pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by layabouts and no-goodniks. What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that? I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way. All right, have fun burying your cat.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphigenia's. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good. And that's how you x-ray your way to success.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all...
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Caladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game. Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
If I were you, I'd fire my personal driver and hire a plucky, red-headed gate guard to drive you around.
You know how to drive a carrot?
No, but I'm a fast learner. This is only my 3rd day on the job.
Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic sprawl brawl. They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
What lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband. Hey, you can't take that. I needed to win the big game today.
I have to take it. It's evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that you don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
Huh. I never thought about it like that before. Kid, you took my lucky second sweatband. I got nothing more to say to you. Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy sprawl brawlers. When you hear the crowd cheering my name,
Well, duh.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the back. She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla. Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her.
1,000 apologies. I imagine you don't like to be kept.
I understand these are only routine procedures.
Your envoy said you had a message for the princess? What was that message again?
My message? Oh, it's Iki Bok Choi Flanagan Mok Tok. It means together we shall be married.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Quaplorm.
How long did it take you to learn a second language?
Not that long. It wasn't hard to learn Marvagian. I mean, this language we're currently speaking. I must resist the urge to need to focus. I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. And not some copycat looking to get into the city and use Praetor's likeness to score free hotel rooms. Phew, I did it. Now let me through, child. Qual block.
You're free to enter the sprawl, your praetorship. Good luck wooing the prince.
Thank you, child. But first I think I'll find your best hotel to stay in. To refresh and rejuvenate myself. Yes, I think that will be just the ticket.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand.
Uh-oh. I think I may have made a mistake. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately. I have just arrived from the ballet, and it was a long and brutal affair. Indeed, the smell of the ballet is still... A fine successor has been chosen in that glorious trial by combat. Mayala will make a fine praetor when I finally fall in battle.
I thought this glorious blood sport was supposed to go on forever. Must have been some pretty lousy ballerinas at this latest day.
True, there have been longer ballets, but this ballet was fierce. Mayala was targeted as the prima ballerina early on, and the other tried to trap her. But like a glorious swan, she beat them back and soon cried out her victory. Kapla! As I approached the border of the sprawl, unless I am very much mistaken, that was the convoy of Prince Phineas Pomp, who I have heard rumors is also laying claim to the hand of Princess Destiny. Weakling. He refuses to fight for her honor, and instead we must talk and negotiate. Why talk when you could dance?
not sure that a fist fight is necessarily the way to make someone fall in love with you. I mean, I'm just a kid, but...
Love has nothing to do with this. This is about securing the prosperity of the future of the Marvog Empire through marriage. And for that, a fist fight seems entirely appropriate.
If you say so.
You try my patience, little warrior. My blood boils with the thrill of the ballet, and if you are not careful... Now let me pass. I grow weary and I wish to rest before matching wits with that witless Petrarch.
Ask me to dance with you. What are we at, prom? Are we gonna take pictures with my dad before we get in the limo?
I am confused. Normally when I offer to dance with someone, it strikes fear into their heart.
Well, I'm not just anyone.
Indeed, you show yourself to be incredibly brave. You shall be known as Yochbok Vikyoyor by the Marvog, which means fearless, but not long for this world. Don't worry, it's a good thing. And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess... You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory, for Marvog, Kapla!